If you're able to come in and take my man from me, Taylor was never fucking mine to begin with, and I'm okay with leaving this fucking villa with a smile on my face and knowing
that. Hey guys, we're back with another recap of Love Island USA, and today we'll be reviewing or recapping episode 18, which just dropped a few hours ago. In no particular order today, I'm literally just going straight to the important things. I'm not going to do it like the usual way of like me breaking down exactly what happened in the episode. I'm just going to talk about the important things. And if that sounds like your vibe, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment, share this video, and subscribe on YouTube, for those that will be watching on YouTube. Follow on TikTok and Instagram for those that will be watching on TikTok and Instagram. Okay? Yeah? Do we get it? Cool. Alright, so Nick and Olandria go on a date and they spill all the tea about what's happening in the villa. And all I can say is, seeing these two converse and vibe, I can honestly see, the both of them working, but I still feel like Nick is still a bit of a like playboy to me, and I don't really want that for my girl Olandria. Well, anyways, Olandria tells Nick about Elan and Sierra, and Nick tells Olandria about Taylor and Clark. They basically just tell each other about what's happening in their individual villas that they've been in. Nick tells Olandria about Taylor and Clark and how, he feels an emotional and physical connection for her. And all I can say is like, these producers are just too messy, because why the hell did they do this? This was, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about this. They've never done anything like this in the history of Love Island. So it's just very interesting to see. But yeah, they were definitely spilling the tea to each other. And in as much as it was messy, I was definitely here for it. Because just right after that, they literally panned to Taylor and Clark having a conversation about being happy in their couple. And they even share a kiss. And all I can say is, Olandria, we literally warned you, girl. You can't be surprised by this. We literally told you that this guy did not like you from the very beginning. And the way he's been moving so far with the whole casaamor situation just is proof um further on what we've been saying. And I hope that this situation opens her eyes. But anyways, Olandra is pissed obviously, and rightfully so, to hear that. But all I can say is, there goes your cowboy girl. If I were her, I would explore connections outside of that cowboy persona that she has built up. Like, I'm pretty sure there are other guys from different parts of the world or whatever that have these necessary qualities that you want in a guy. It doesn't just have to be somebody that is a cowboy. But then again, I digress. Anyways, while chatting, Nick receives a text that basically gives them the option of either going home, and well, being single and going home, or coupling up with each other. And again, total mess. Producers, production, Love Island producers, you guys are messy. Because obviously, what decision were they going to pick? They were obviously going to pick coupling up with each other. So Shadi agreed to both couple up, and Nick pretty much lays it down to Olandria and tells her that he's low-key been admiring her from the beginning, has always had his eyes on her but never really knew how to approach her. And like, he's kissing her hand, holding her hand, and I'm just like, damn, like, I literally just kept saying damn in this episode, because all I could think was, what the hell? We all saw the connection, yes, and everything, but like, to see them both now try to explore this connection is just definitely different, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more as it pertains to like their connection and them being in the villa and all that. As much as I see the potential, I don't know how I feel about this being heavily influenced by production. Like, I don't like how obvious, they're making the influence extremely obvious, and coupled up with my reservations about Bad Boy Nick, because I feel he literally moves as the wind blows, and you know, I don't know how I feel. I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out more, um, now that they are in a couple. But they shall return quietly into the villa, literally crawling, trying not to make noise and everything, and it was just so funny to see them do that. The next morning, the villa is totally shocked to see the both of them, and all I could think of was not Taylor hugging Nick first before even going to acknowledge Olandria in the room. But I want to believe or give him the benefit of the doubt and think that okay, maybe he didn't initially see her. He maybe assumed that she was a new bombshell that came in with Nick, or maybe he was in shock to see her, because we, self the viewers, were in shock. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that. Olandria and Nick later on in the day have more chats, and for some reason, I feel like I've never seen them both like this before. They seemed really, to genuinely click with each other. They were very comfortable in each other's space. They were very giggly and everything. And as much as I want to be a hater, I think they would definitely look good together. But I just feel like I need to see more as it pertains to that connection for the next couple of days. Let me see how much more they continue to like explore this thing, and then maybe after seeing more, I'll be able to judge better on their whole situation. But Olandra and Taylor end up speaking, and he tells her about his kiss with Clark the night before and his connection with her in general. In the end, Olandra basically tells him that she still definitely likes him, but at the end of the day, the ball is in his court. I really felt so sad in this scene because you could just see the hurt in her eyes and the tears that she was holding back. And in my mind, I was just like, damn, all this for Taylor? Production definitely did not show us enough of their scenes, this past couple of weeks, because I really haven't seen this amazing connection that Olandria keeps talking about between her and Taylor. In the end, Taylor tells her that he's going to keep exploring their connection as well as his and the new girl Clark. And I'm just like, okay, child, whatever. Taylor and Clark talk later on in the evening, and it just sucks to see the instant connection that he has with Clark compared to the slow burn connection that he had with Olandria. I would honestly never understand how physical connection was such a slow thing for him with Olandria, because at the end of the day, that chick is a gorgeous lady, one of the most beautiful women I have ever seen or have ever graced my television screen. And in general, like Clark and her, don't get me wrong, are both gorgeous ladies, but I just don't understand how it was easy for him to like develop this instant connection with Clark, as opposed to as someone that he hasn't known for so long. And then um when it comes to Olandra, it's like it took him so long to like have this connection, and it's not even like he has gotten to that point completely yet, but like develop this constant connection of like physical attraction with her, and like her constantly reassuring him for weeks for him to just start having that kind of physical connection with her. I don't know how I feel about that. It's just weird to me, and I think that's also part of the reasons why I just can't see it or go up for Taylor like that, because I feel like it is a bit weird that that's the case with him and Olandria, and that's the case with him and Clark. But Olandria and Nick seem to be getting along very nicely, and they even share a very passionate kiss at the end of the episode. I don't know, you guys. All I'm gonna say is that I'm not going to jump too ahead of myself so soon, and I would have to wait and see how things pan out between these two. But in general, my opinion for the rest of the other things that happen in this episode, TJ is not into that girl like that. That game was too much for me. Like, it was so disgusting. Please, Love Island. I get that this is an island of love, but please, let's keep it a bit PG, because even at the point, I think the last game where they had to like kiss, all of them had to kiss each other. It was just giving. I'll put the word on the screen, but like it was just giving that, and I don't know. It was just uncomfortable for me. Like, I feel like these challenges that they've been doing lately have just been really too much, too intense for me. Like, too intense, and I don't really know how I feel about that. Another thing I want to say is I'm supposed to believe now that Taylor is the diamond of the season. Like, every girl is going after Taylor. Taylor has had 3 girls come after him now, and I still do not understand the hype. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Chris and Chelley, honestly, I love this for her. Um, she seems way more playful, more giggly, more goofy, and more chatty with Chris. And I can't lie, they look really good together. But there was a point during this game tonight where he had to do a challenge with Huda and kiss Huda, and he seemed to really enjoy it to the point where he even said something like, "Oh, maybe there's a chance now that he will pull her for a chat or like want to explore something with her." And all I could say for now is, Chris, you've only been here for 1.5 seconds. Do not piss me off, because I'm really trying to root for you so that you can get Shelly out of this ace bubble. So please do not do anything that we do not want you to do, because we'll easily kick you out. Don't play with my girl, because you can see that everybody in America, everybody in the world is literally behind her. Okay? Okay. Another thing I noticed was there was a point also, I think one of the challenges, they said that the guy with the longest hair in the villas should kiss their partners. And of course, in the villa, Taylor is the one with the longest hair. So while he was kissing Clark, I noticed that Austin was holding his dreads weirdly. And I'm like, why is Austin holding his hair? At this point, you're not really beating these allegations on social media by yourself. Like, I just found that very odd, and also in comparison with like thing that has been going around or circling around regarding him on social media and all that. So I didn't really like him touching being in Taylor's hair like that. Let me know if you guys noticed that. Sierra, what I would say to you is crack on and please do not pull an Olandria. I beg you in the name of God, because I promise you, Nick is exploring, and I would hate for you to leave that villa because you are closing yourself off like Olandria did. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this episode. Let me know what you guys thought as well. And yeah, I'll see you in my next review. Bye.